Web forms can help you grow your contact list, and a great example is putting one on your website asking visitors to subscribe. Web forms are connected to your list, and any information submitted will be added automatically to your contact list in the system. So this also makes them great for organising events, inquiry forms, and even running competitions, anytime that you want to collect information. For now, I'll create a brand new form for my website that'll ask visitors to sign up to my newsletter. So, from the list section in the system, we can get started by creating a new list. Every web form will need a list because that's where the data is stored. I'm just going to use the basic newsletter subscriber shortcut right here. For a newsletter subscription form, we'll want to make sure the form is really easy to fill out. So with keeping that in mind, click Add New Fields to add any others that you feel you might need. There's a big variety of fields here to ensure that you have the best tools to collect the information that you need for whatever kind of form you want to build. Right now, I won't be adding any more for my newsletter subscriber form. It's also very easy to hide a field if you don't want it showing up in your web form right now. So to get the web form ready for my breakfast brunch website, I'll need to make it at least look nice. In the design drop-down, there's a few different color schemes to get you started quickly, and you'll be able to customize the form further by adding in your own colors, as well as things like borders and padding. Let's adjust how our fields look. Clicking once will bring up some specific field settings on the right. You can set the name of the field, whether the name appears above or beside the entry box, and the padding. More specifically, for my heading and this bottom statement box here, I'll want to at least change the colors. Again, by clicking, I can change the background color from the settings panel. Lastly, we'll get some of our own images in here. I'll start by adding a header component that I can edit. Now, just like in the email editor, I'll use the image button here to open up the File and Image Manager, which will allow me to insert any logos or images that we'll need for this web form. As for the Submit button, we have a few options to edit the button itself, like change the text and the alignment. But again, I'm going to replace the button using the File and Image Manager with one of my own. You can also see in the advanced settings that we can set where the button will take the subscriber once it gets pressed. It's important to point out that this subscription form includes a separate thank you and confirmation message. By default, the style of that original form should be carried across to these forms as well. So my form is ready and I want to start using it. Firstly, I'm going to save it. Now, if I wanted to connect my Facebook account, I could easily add this form to my Facebook page. Or I have the option here to add the form to my website with an embed code or grab the URL directly. Before I use the form on my website, I'm going to view it so I can test it by submitting my own details. Now, if I head over to the contact section in the system, I can see I've been added. So that's the basics of creating a simple subscriber web form. And by adding that embed code into my website, I can start building and growing my list straight away. But web forms can be used for more than just newsletter subscriptions, create surveys and inquiry forms, run competitions, or allow people to register to your next event. If you have any questions or would like to know more, you can find more information or even someone to chat with in the Help Center.